Welcome back to the Charlotte 49ers Spring Sports Special. Ryan Rose with you, and we're talking women's tennis this segment. And so we've got two of our better personalities in the athletics department. We've got head coach Michaela Gorman, +1. She is about to bring another Niner into the world during the season, which got to question the timing of that, Coach. But
there's never a good time.
Yeah, you're right.
With 2 seasons going, there's never a good time.
And senior Candace Cunningham from the D.C. area, and one of the few 4-year seniors around here. You guys,
Yes.
You're one of the old ladies on campus these days, having been here for the last 3 seasons. Let's talk about the season ahead. Last year, you guys pretty much shattered a bunch of records, particularly in doubles. There were a lot of wins being had by all of your teammates and yourself, Candace and Coach. Talk about what you learned from last season, how much the players who are coming back can borrow from last year's experience, and how they can use some of that experience to teach the bevy of young folks that you have on your team this year.
Well, each year's different, you know. I mean, it's we got different teams this year than we had last year. We had a couple people graduate, and so every team that we have out there on the court right now is pretty much different than it was last year. You know, with 4 new people coming in and 5 returners, every day is different. But I think the experience that they gained in the doubles playing last year is going to help them no matter who they're playing with. You know, it's the same court and the same ball, and you can use the same strategy against a lot of people. So I think the biggest thing is just the experience that they gained and a little bit of confidence that they gained in doubles last year.
Candace, you remember back to when you first came on campus here at Charlotte, and the girls that you looked up to, the ones that were older than you and taught you and showed you the way. Now that's you. You're the old lady. So all these young people are looking up to our upperclassmen, and what sorts of things are you able to teach them so far as you just start to get the spring part going this year?
I think some things that I can teach are just getting adjusted to the campus life. It's definitely different from being in high school. Definitely time management. But as far as tennis is concerned, I played with Anna, one of our freshmen, and so it gave me a chance to kind of teach her a lot of the things that I learned as a freshman. Doubles wasn't my forte as a freshman, so I had a lot of learning to do. And it definitely helped me to be more calm on the court because I had someone else who definitely didn't know exactly where to be or what shots to place here or there, so it definitely helped me to even increase my knowledge because I had to teach, well, not necessarily teach, but help someone else along with not getting down or just correcting them when they may have made a not so smart choice as far as shot selection goes. So I think that's what I got to teach her in particular because she was the freshman that I played doubles with. And when I play with someone else, we teach each other because we've both been on the team for a while, but we both tend to forget those simple things that are supposed to come every day. So we get a chance to reiterate to each other, okay, well, you know, that probably wasn't the best shot to make that time. So try to do something else next time. It just kind of comes across different depending on who I play with. So I think those are definitely some of the things that I've been able to teach.
You got a lot of new faces out there this year. And you guys have an advantage where you can play in the fall and sort of figure out who maybe pairs with whom better. But talk about some of these new kids that you have and what that kind of energy influx you get from having so many new faces. And they're young, they're inexperienced in the U.S. college game, but they do bring a lot of energy, I'm sure.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we do have four freshmen that are true freshmen. So you know, it's been a long time since we've had 4 people come in that are all true freshmen. But I mean, they're great. They have so much energy and so much personality, and they're so hungry to play. And I mean, they're adjusting very well to the kind of the college system. You know, every day there's something that they can learn as far as classwork and tennis stuff. So it's been a fun experience for me also to watch the older kids on the team kind of look out for them and watch them and help them through certain things. But I mean, it's been a fun experience. The band trips are definitely louder now. But one of the seniors said to me the other day, this is the most fun we've ever had. This team is so wild and fun, and and it's just, I mean, it's good fun. It's not, they're not crazy kids, but they have so much personality that it's been fun.
How different, Candace, are the trips this year, having been to a few tournaments in the fall and just getting the spring started? What is, I know every team is different, but this team is probably as different as you've had since you've been here.
It's definitely been a progression from my freshman year to now. My freshman year, there was personality, but it was a little bit more subdued, a little bit more of a mature personality, so we didn't have as much, I won't say we didn't have as much fun, but it was a different type of fun. It was a little bit more subdued and kind of calm and, like I said, mature, but I mean, it took me kind of towards my sophomore year to kind of come out personality-wise anyway. I mean, I was a little bit quiet my freshman year. Well, according to Coach, maybe a lot of quiet.
You didn't talk at all your freshman year.
A lot of quiet. And there was a transfer who came in, Kimber, and so I guess we just kind of fed off each other. So my personality came out a lot more, and that was a fun team too. And my junior year, it's just kind of progressed as far as how our personalities have all meshed well. And so junior year was a good time, and this year definitely was just an even greater progression of personalities and how we all mixed together. And the freshmen didn't really take a long time to get to be comfortable, and I think that definitely makes a difference, how long it takes people to adjust and to become comfortable with the coaches and the rest of the players. And I think it definitely helps when people are better at adjusting to the different atmosphere. It definitely makes van rides and dinners and everything that we do together a lot more fun when everybody's comfortable and they can take jokes and they don't mind, laughing and joking, and people don't take things personal when we're trying to have a good time.
I was going to ask if these freshmen had any trouble adjusting and getting their personalities out, but I've met this team. These freshmen had no problem just inserting themselves in, and everyone was very accepting of them, which is kind of a good thing for you guys. So it helps get that tennis thing meshed a lot faster as well. Let's talk about the facility that's going to come into campus next season. And I know Candace is going to just miss out on playing on this as a collegian, but this is something that you've had a chance to help build, I guess, where you can feel it's a part of you as much as you are to this university. Let's talk about the new facility just a little bit. How has it changed maybe the way you've gone about recruiting? Has anybody mentioned it when you get out on the road and, we got to take a look at Charlotte?
Right. I mean, people are excited that, we're going to get a new facility with locker rooms and with offices and that are very close to the courts. We'll get 12 brand new outdoor courts. That'll be awesome. With seating, because right now we don't have very good seating for the spectators. And it'll just be nice to have everything in one place. Right now our offices are up near Halton Arena, and it's kind of hard to come for the student athletes to come to the office right before practice to get the rackets strung and stuff like that. But once we move everything down to the courts, they can just walk out of the stringing room and they're right on the court, which will be nice. It's just from the drawings that we've seen and the meetings that we've been in, it's just going to be like a first-class facility. It's going to be amazing. I think recruiting-wise, it'll be nice to bring people in and they'll see that the commitment to the tennis program is huge on the by the athletic department, because they're building us this fantastic new facility. So. And
Candace is, of course, invited to come back and practice
definitely.
and hit and keep these young players in shape next year.
Right.
Ladies, thank you so much for a little bit of time. I know the season is a long one, having going in the fall and in the spring, but so far things are looking up for you. Good luck in 2010. Candace, particularly to you, hopefully we'll send you out on a good note.
Yes.
That's Candace Cunningham, senior, and head coach Michaela Gorman. Thanks to those ladies, and good luck to our women's tennis program. You can catch up with the ladies and follow them all season long at the website, www.charlotte49ers.com. That is a wrap for the Spring Sports Special. I'm Ryan Rose. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully we've caught you up to date on all of our spring sports. So let's see you out there at the courts, at the fields, on the golf course, at the track, everywhere we're playing this spring. And wear green when you show up, and go Niners.